Abuse against dogs is sadly prevalent, with a multitude of heart-wrenching reasons behind it. Yet, it often appears that greyhounds and other sighthounds are particularly vulnerable to neglect and abandonment once their utility has expired. This is the remarkable account of the rescue and extensive recovery of one mistreated lurcher. In July 2015, fearfulness Animal Rescue received a distress call from a local dog warden in Kilkenny, Ireland. He had discovered a young lurcher stranded in the middle of a road, displaying signs of severe distress. Alarmed by the pup's anxious demeanor at the pound, the warden urgently sought to transfer her to the care of the animal charity. Upon the lurcher's arrival at fearfulness, it became evident that she was in dire straits. She was severely emaciated, covered in filth, and afflicted with a severe case of mange. However, there was something even more disconcerting about this forlorn lurcher. Video footage captured the moment when the dog reached fearfulness, huddled in the corner with her back turned to the room. To the dismay of the rescue team, she kept her head pressed against the wall, refusing to acknowledge her surroundings. The charity issued a statement expressing their concerns, stating, "It was clear that whatever had transpired in her brief existence had traumatized her to the extent that she could not even bring herself to move or face her environment." The statement continued, while many dogs, upon arriving at fearfulness, sense that they are finally in safe hands, often relaxing after a meal, snuggling with the fearfulness staff, or offering grateful face licks to their rescuers. This little lurcher girl demonstrated a heartbreaking desire to vanish. Lurchers, a type of sighthound, are named for their hunting prowess, relying on their sight rather than their scent. Much like their cousins, the greyhounds, they are frequently found in rescue centers throughout the United Kingdom and Ireland. This is because they are often used as working or racing dogs rather than as pets, leaving them susceptible to abuse during their working years and abandonment later in life. It is not uncommon for abused dogs to exhibit signs of mistrust and withdrawal. Many mistreated dogs, like the lurcher from Kilkenny, display a tendency to become reclusive and fearful of their surroundings. In an effort to shed light on such abuse, fearfulness shared a video of the lurcher on its Facebook page, which quickly went viral in Ireland. By October 2016, the video had garnered over 250,000 views, accompanied by an outpouring of love, well wishes, and donations for the dog, whom the fearfulness staff lovingly named Angel. Social media users were deeply moved by the video, with one writing, "That's just devastating to look at." Another commented, "My heart breaks. All I want to do is cuddle her." Many were brought to tears, remarking that the dog's spirit had been shattered by her ordeal. Recognizing the immense interest in Angel, fearfulness decided to maintain regular updates on her progress through their Facebook page. Fortunately, in the subsequent days, a series of images depicted a gradual transformation in the timid pup as she began to emerge from her shell. Then, everything changed when another lurcher arrived at the shelter. Though the newly arrived male lurcher displayed signs of mistreatment, he was notably less withdrawn than Angel. Paws noted in a statement, "It is common for mistreated female lurchers to have suffered worse treatment than their male counterparts, as males are often perceived as more valuable." When the two were introduced, an astonishing connection was formed. Interestingly, the male lurcher had been found in close proximity to where Angel had been discovered. They shared a similar coat color and were roughly the same age. Upon their meeting, their warm and affectionate greeting led the shelter to conclude that they were indeed brother and sister. Angel immediately welcomed her brother, now named Cliff, and stayed close to his side, either nestled in her bed or following wherever he ventured, the charity disclosed. Inspired by her brother's trust in humans, Angel gradually began to open up. Nonetheless, Angel had a long journey ahead. It took several more weeks before she felt comfortable enough to be touched by humans. Meanwhile, another heartwarming development was occurring at the shelter. The heart-wrenching video depicting Angel's initial moments at the shelter continued to garner views online, and her story gained attention from both local and international media outlets. Donations and gifts poured in for Angel, Cliff, and their fellow four-legged companions. Furthermore, more families visited the shelter in search of rescue dogs, resulting in one fortunate lurcher finding a new home after months of waiting. Angel, however, required more time for rehabilitation before she could join a new family. 6 months after her rescue, fearfulness shared another video of Angel, revealing a remarkable transformation from the terrified and withdrawn dog she once was. She lounged on a sofa with a new friend, a greyhound named Jago, and the two joyously barked and interacted as if engaged in an animated conversation. As it turned out, a couple named Michael and Theresa McGrath had been seeking a companion for Jago and had met Angel at the shelter. After a brief period of shyness, Angel, now renamed Cara, found comfort and enjoyment in her new environment. Angel's devoted online fans rejoiced at the heartwarming news. She looks so healthy and full of confidence. It's hard to believe it's the same dog. All thanks to PAWS and her new owners, one animal enthusiast commented. Another added, beautiful to see. What wonderful people she must have ended up with. Today, Angel is a content, healthy, and confident canine. Recent updates depict her relaxing in her new home, playing with toys, and interacting with her new family. As her extraordinary story spreads, it is hoped that more and more people will recognize the incredible potential of greyhounds and lurchers as cherished pets.